Papa Benji is an online comedy series that tells a story of an industrious Igbo man. Meet Mr. Benjamin Egwonwu, also known as Papa Benji. He's in his mid-40s and he works at a bank as the security team supervisor. And as a hobby, he enjoys cooking pepper soup. Now, it's a tradition that he has been passed on from one generation to another, but unlike his father, Papa Benji did not continue the tradition commercially. Instead, he made it a hobby. He's married to a materialistic woman and they have a son together, Benjamin Jr. Now, during his 45th birthday celebration, Papa Benji decides to mark the day with something different for his colleagues. So he treats them to his special homemade pepper soup made with his father's secret recipe. Everyone was blown away and all wanted more, including a senior staff in the bank who immediately called to ask him where the pepper soup was from. He then gave him the brief story of his father's pepper soup joint and how the recipe had been passed down through the years, but he had not carried it on due to financial constraints. Determined to see him continue the dream, he offered to help him secure a loan from the bank, which Papa Benji gladly accepted. And that was how the very famous Papa Benji pepper soup joint was born. This is Papa Benji's wife, Mrs. Stella Egwonwu. She is a failed fashion designer who owns a shop right in front of their building. Now she has two friends that come to her shop to gossip all day, every day. She hardly makes any sales, but always claims that her fasting and her prayers will soon be answered, so she will not stress herself over her failed business because that will mean she has no faith. And Benjamin here, well, he's a first-year student of Unilag, studying political science. He's what we can refer to as a complete Marleyan. He loves music, dresses hip, sags his pants, and all of his friends are upcoming musicians. His friends are all level-headed guys. Let's meet Mr. Jiminus and Papa Solo. They are both best friends, always at each other's throats. They're both pensioners and regular customers in Papa Benji's pepper soup joint. They always have an opinion about pop culture, current affairs, and other people's business, and are always arguing while playing draft. While Mr. Pius, also known as Shortbread, always with them through the arguments, and fully supporting any one of them that buys him a drink. This is Kunle, better known as K-Money. He's the landlord's son at Papa Benji's residence. Kunle was deported from the United States for smuggling cocaine and served 5 years in jail when he got back to Nigeria. He lied to people that he had been an undercover agent for the Secret Service for the 5 years that they didn't hear from him. He only returned when his cover was blown. He sells recharge cards in a kiosk right next to the famous Papa Benji's pepper soup joint. The other characters on the show would be regular customers, neighbors in the compound, and friends of Papa Benji.